Gal and Dino is an anime about a adult Kyouryuu who wakes up and finds out that she had a dinosaur move into her house after she became drunk the previous night, and now the dinosaur, affectionately just called Dino, is her roommate. The show is split in half between the animated segment, and then the second half is all live action. Oftentimes, the live action segment of the show will mirror the previously animated segment, but will take it into a different, often more fantastical direction. The live action segments, Dino has like the ability to teleport and the ability to like manipulate dreams and stuff, whereas in the animated segments, he's just a dinosaur. There's also a subplot about some sort of like ghost from the past, because Dino in the non-animated segments lived with a salaryman, and one of the guys that the salaryman went to school from is like a ghost that's trying to stop something from happening. It's not clear what's going on in those segments, and they kind of go nowhere, because it seems like there's going to be like the live action serious plot and then the not serious animated plot, but then after like episode 2 they just kind of give up on that live action plot, and then Dino burns the book at one point, and then that whole thing goes nowhere, and I'm not really sure what was going on with that, and then it becomes a sort of like series of skits and occasionally excuses to just like walk around Japan in some pretty locations. So yeah, I have to say the live action segments are actually definitely the weakest part of the show. And what I did appreciate about it was mostly the animated segments where you get to see the main character, Kaede, interacting with Dino. And Dino is such a wholesome, lovable little guy. He's basically got two expressions at all times, just absolutely befuddled by existence and occasionally kind of sad. And it's a cute, wholesome little show to see their interactions and their relationships. There's nothing too deep going on with it, but that is mostly where the enjoyment comes from. But it's also worth noting that it's kind of like the only thing to the show, is because the characters don't really progress anywhere. I guess Kaede gets back with her boyfriend, but they don't really develop that relationship. They don't develop any of the relationships because she's pretty well off with Dino at the beginning and she's well off with Dino at the end. So it ends up being just a short, like, comedic segments, most of which just fall flat the entire time. It's not particularly funny. I'm not gonna lie. A few of them hit pretty hard, but most of Gal and Dino is just sort of like confusing and goes nowhere. Twitch and Discord in the description. I've been Sacrobolic. You're Envoy of Hope. Bye bye.